It is salmon season, and it makes me super excited because for me, someone of my age, I like to take care of my brain.
I like salmon too, and I like that it's salmon season.
Well, no, because it's great for our brain, it's great for our heart, and as we get older, we want to have foods that really help us. For you, your skin, look at your radiant skin. It's because she eats so much salmon. No, it's great because in Alaska right now, we have different seasons of when the salmon actually run.
The different kinds of salmon, the different types of salmon.
Yes, so what we have here is we have a wild salmon, which is what we in the Curry Kitchen
and this is
prefers.
a wild king salmon.
This is a wild king salmon, and then we wanted to show you what a farm-raised salmon is. This actually comes out of Nova Scotia. It's Canadian. It's supposedly well farm raised. It's a little
sustainably
lighter.
You can tell it's a little bit more fatty, not as pink.
But what they do know, and they've actually done tests on studies, lots of studies on salmon, and it is widely known how incredible, how much more benefit the wild salmon has than the non-wild.
Well, and the wild salmon too, it might be a little bit more expensive, but you're paying for the fishermen that are fishing it.
Yeah.
That you're paying for, it's so much more beneficial for the entire ecosystem because its salmon isn't just affecting what's in the river, but everything around it and the community that it's supporting and everything else.
So it's a consciousness.
Yes.
All right. So now what we're going to do, this is a simple seared salmon that we're going to show you.
Finally, what are we doing today? We are
right.
doing a seared salmon. We're showing you the easiest way how to cook this.
And quick.
Our favorite way.
So Megan, go ahead and you want to cut that in half.
Yes, I've been rolling it out to get all the juices going.
Juiciness. And you want to start with your lemon before you put any of your seasonings on, because if you end with the lemon, all the seasonings run off.
Slips it right off.
All right, so we're going to go ahead and do that. I'm going to
pick out all this.
And what I've done beforehand is I kind of rubbed my hand over everything just to see if there's any bones, so that
the bones, just you have to be careful; they won't really hurt you.
And so this is just dried dill. I'm just gonna give
You could also do fresh.
Totally fresh. And you can also do fresh garlic, but again, we're using a little
because this is a fish that it's
garlic.
really easy. You pick this up from the market, and typically you'll have like seasoning laying around the house, and you just put it in. And notice we're not using salt.
No, I don't typically
salt the fish.
Because, I don't know, it changes its flavor. And so what we're going to do is we're going to take a heated pan. It's been heating now for about a few minutes on medium. And I'm just going to take my coconut oil.
And we're cooking coconut oil because it's a higher heat and you want to hear that sizzle.
I know. So the minute I put
Look at it, it is hot.
It is hot. And I'm going to stick this fish right on it.
Skin side down.
Yep. Inside down, and then we're going to take and cover it. I'm going to grab this. Okay. And we're going to cover the fish, and we're going to time it for 5 minutes.
5 minutes.
Perfect. That's it.
Perfect. So the fish has been cooking for 5 minutes, skin side down, and now you can see Pegs is flipping it for the last 5 minutes.
And the coconut makes it super easy.
Perfect. So it's been 5 minutes and it is so beautifully seared. You can just see all of the nice kind of colored. And look at us flaky.
Yeah, it's already starting to flake. And that's really, Meg, when you know fish is done, is once it starts to flake.
Perfect. And you can you feel it too? Kind of tell it's a little bit hard.
When you feel it and you touch it, so that little soft part, like right by your thumb, that fleshy piece, that's exactly what this feels like.
Because you don't want to overcook fish. I mean, depending if you want the medium, rare.
You want to hand me that plate?
Yes.
Okay, so Megan and I fight over the part we love best, which is this little piece I'm gonna pull off right now.
Look at how beautiful this is.
No, this is great. So this is the little end.
Like the fatty tail treasure. It's so good.
Yes, the delicacy is kind of like the cheek.
But look, there's enough that we can share it.
I know, right? So again, salmon, great for our heart, great for our brain.
Seared, 10 minutes, flat, done. Such a simple dish. Let's give it a try.
Okay, let's show them what it looks like. So if we come right here, you'll see this is nice.
It's a little bit more well done because it's thin.
That's done. And then for those of us that like it a little more pink in the
Yeah.
middle. Look how beautiful that looks.
My mouth is watering. It's just like, I'm like a little bit more well done.
Okay, well, and I'm going for the tail piece because that's my favorite part. This is so delicious.
Even though it's well done, it's like,
It's very moist.
yeah, very moist. It's just so fresh. You can tell that this is a wild fish and it's just like very fresh.
So for this full recipe, you can go to CurryGirlsKitchen.com. You can visit us on Instagram and Pinterest.
Twitter, Facebook, yeah, and check out all the fun recipes that you can pair this very simple seared salmon with.